think I belong here. I don't think I fit in.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
Oh, no, I mean it. I mean it. It's just somebody must have goofed if I gotta stay here another day.
Peace. It's Professor Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.
Which means it's too strong.
All right, greetings, fam. Greetings. Once again, this is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds, because serious minds attract serious minds seriously. Tonight we want to talk about the Buffalo Bills player, and we want to talk about just the whole situation, not necessarily the player. He's a casualty of a war that we've been warning people about for a very, very long time. But anyway, Damar Hamlin passes out during the game with the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm sure you already heard. It's been on all of the major news outlets, and trauma people and experts have stepped forth to have the conversation. Sports people, sports medicine people, sports analysts. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I want to be able to have this conversation, though, in such a way where, of course, we have to talk around the subject, but can we get the truth out? All right, let's dive into this. Peace, Quan. What's good with you? I'm going to need your help tonight, Quan, because I don't want to get the channel shut down. You know, I'm on my last strike. Next level Tubbs, thank you. But the Buffalo Bills player, Damar Hamlin, passes out. Now, a few weeks ago, we did a show dealing with some information that I received from Johnny Taylor in reference to a documentary film. And I think the name of that film was Died Suddenly. All right. So it's a very real thing. For the naysayers, and I see y'all coming on. I saw y'all and I read some things today that y'all have said, and you said you kind of got jabbed, all in good faith because of whatever corny reason that you came up with. But at the same time, we went back to look at some of your posts and look at some of the things that you were calling us and some of the things that you were saying. All right, peace to the God, divine seven Allah, divine God Allah, peace. What's good? Richmond in the building. Shantae Taylor, what's going on? Now, you've badmouthed us so much so to the point where we couldn't fire back, because in order for us to mention the facts and beat you back, we'd have to state the facts. And these social media networks won't allow us to do that. Before we dive in, this is day 3, January 3rd. And of course, I'm reading from the Nayin Sasim by Imwali Mukeba Mani Barudi, a calendar of revolutionary daily thoughts. All right. We said we we're going to read a quote every single today. And day 3's quote is, "We must prove our predictions about the future with our action." How befitting that we're talking about this subject. We must prove our predictions about the future with our actions. George Jackson. All right. And we affirm, I am proving my predictions about the future that I am. Study what the I am is. Study the Kabbalion. Study those particular sacred texts that you need to study to know and understand what is the I am. I am that I am. All right. Okay. I am Tracy Johnson. Hold that thought, Tracy. I'm going to come back to that. The direction we choose to look is an excellent rod for the measuring the tenor of our movements as a revolutionary, or as revolutionaries, plural. In that following Europeans and European way of unquestionably moves us towards African insecurity. The more distant from it we see ourselves, the more victorious we should feel. All right? Following these people in their thinking and definitely in their actions, in the way they bring about an end result, is not the way we should go. Not the way we should go. All right? The more determined we become to be African, following the way of our ancestors, the more we feel the need to advance towards spiritual, physical, and psychic separation from European people. The more others try to define us as backward and out of touch with reality, the more we know we are moving in the right direction, because we know we are not standing still as they progress back to tradition. And in some cases, and in most cases, they steal traditions of other people. Because we can ask a simple question: what is the culture of white Americans? When you think of Americans, what is the culture? Ponder that as we move forward to deal with this subject. I'm reading from the Nayan Sasim Calendar of Revolutionary Daily Thoughts, Iwali Muke Bomani Baruti. All right. As Tracy Johnson says, I am Tracy Johnson. And how befitting, I am. We must begin to declare that who we are. All right? And stand on it. And if need be, die on it. And if need be, during the remix, blood debts must be paid in blood. I didn't stutter. Blood debts must be paid in blood. So Tracy, I am Tracy Johnson says, there was a player, I believe he's Nigerian, I can't pronounce his name, from the Jaguars, died suddenly from a heart attack, December 31st. Wow. Now, we did the show several weeks ago, and we gave a long list of people that just dropped dead. And then we have people that are still on social media pushing this agenda, a very problematic agenda, when we've said from the beginning, and we came with receipts about how you should definitely, man, slip that jab. You understand what I'm saying? And the upper overhand right. And the left hook. All right? How long have we been saying this? Some people are hitting me up. How can I, since I have it already, I've took it already, how can I undo it? Wow. Wow. I'm going to leave that one on the table real quick. Wow. I started to come on today. What we were talking about, and just look at the camera. for about 20 minutes. Because y'all know who and what I'm talking about. This is not rocket science. How else do you have this conversation without getting the channel shut down? We told you. We came with receipts and facts. We pointed you to Phil Valentine. We pointed you to what was going on Brother Richard's show. We pointed you to Dr. Suzal. We gave you the information. You still went out like the stiff-necked, rebellious person that you are, and you still went ahead and did what we asked you not to do. Why? What else should we come on here and say? Wow. Well, I am Tracy Johnson. They've been vaccinating the livestock. They've been pumping the chickens and the cows and the pigs up with all kind of stuff. Ma'at Hotel. Greetings, Nikki. What's good with you? I don't want the names of the individuals again. I truly don't. We had this discussion before. Right now, I'm literally all out of words. Because to see what happened to that brother the other night, there's no reason for that. There was no real reason for that. That a healthy 20-something-year-old with a light hit to the chest should not have caused him to pass out the way he did. So we know that the NFL has some degree of integrity, and they shut the game down. As they should have. All right? Whoo! This is what we've been saying, King David. We've been saying this all along. They expect the same people that have a history of killing people to turn around and now tell you the truth. Lady Teresa, does that answer your question? Yeah. Yes. So I'm trying to find a way to talk about it without really talking about it. But it's very difficult when we have to speak, through using coded language, of course, and then we have to speak to a degree of ignorance. The language and the truth that we need to tell tonight, we can't speak in code. Sometimes we have to speak straight to falsehood until we knock out its brains. Not physically, figuratively speaking. All right? I don't know the answer to some of your questions. How many jabs does the NFL make these young men take? I know some individuals right now that are up to 8 and have already suffered a heart attack. And it should be downright scary. So we have to understand the dynamic. When are we going to say to ourselves, okay, listen, for all the ones that did take the jab, this is your confession time. Treat this like the confession booth. Not to me, not to the people here on social media. You need to go in a quiet space tonight and say to yourself, I was wrong. What the quote-unquote conscious community was saying, only 1,000%. We've got and platforms shut down because we dared to tell the truth. We got cursed out because we dared to tell the truth. All right? We lost friends because we dared to tell the truth. We lost money and jobs and opportunities because we dared to take a bold stand and tell the truth. All right? Now, here you are. Whatever sacrifice you made by taking it, I guess you held on to your family, your friends, and your job. But one thing that you didn't hold on to is the very thing that's going to keep you on the planet, your health. Yeah, there's a war going on different fronts. Of course, there's a psychological war going on. There's a nutrition war going on. How many of us have access to real food? I visit some places and it's like a food desert. There was a question that I was listening to someone speak on TikTok. You know, the things on TikTok are not necessarily long, but this brother said he have yet to hear an unjabbed person die of a heart attack, just drop dead. Where's that individual at? Come on now. Come on. These same individuals had a hand up their back and someone moving their mouths and controlling their minds to come out against those of us that were the anti-jabbers, right? Do those individuals owe us an apology? No, I say that if you did take it, you need to go get in a quiet space and place tonight before you go to bed. Apologize to us. Apologize to disrespecting the information that your creator, your God, your Jesus, your Allah, your whoever you pray to gave you the information, and yet you did just the opposite. And then forgive yourself so you can begin from this point forward to put living foods in a living body to build a natural immune system. Now, I know that they are going to ban this talk, so I need you to get it now. Because what's next? First, they said all you needed was the one. Then you needed this one to support that one because there's a new strand out. Then you need 4 boosters to support the other one that you took. Then you needed a booster. You need 8 boosters for the second one you took. Then you need to. Come on, fam. Come on. Come on. Stop. Stop. Can someone tell me how many do you receive from birth to the age 10? How many do you receive? Does anyone have that answer? From the time you're born to age 10, how many do you receive? How many jabs? JT Edwards, you know something, bro? You might have a point. Someone said 10 to 15. Someone said 14. Quan said it depends. Someone said shit, too many. Someone said about 20. Wow. No, we feel for those frontline workers, those individuals that have to work in the hospital, exposing yourself to this madness. Damn. Come on, Whitaker. Come on, man. 86? Doc, come on, man. For real? I was rocking with 20. Tone West said, I'm too old to remember. But come on, Doc, 86. Whoo! Wow. So going back and watching the play over and over and over, I said to myself, I used to compete in martial arts, right? Like straight up competition. Kumite, straight up sparring and forms, katas, weapons forms, whatever. And I've taken some blows in my life, so much so that sometimes I get locked jaw from getting hit so many times. So I kind of feel what football players go through. If you second string, you on and off the field, you're not getting hit every play. Linemen, defensive players, all of them are getting hit every damn play. So you can imagine. Thank you. So you can imagine taking several blows. So the NFL have made some adjustments in the rules and regulations on what players cannot do. Technology has advanced to the point where they have shoulder pads and rib pads and hip girdles, so to speak, pads for the hips, knees, elbows, and a very technologically advanced helmet, all right, that the players wear. There's certain things that players cannot do. And that's because of trial and error. Other players have died because of these blows to the head and these kind of things. It's very critical. It's very critical when you look at it, and I think we should all begin to start looking at it through the lens of safety. I know I used to play Pee Wee football, Little League football, and really didn't like it, man. I said, shoot, if I'm going to get hit, I might as well study karate or kung fu. Put on the gloves and go for it. That's what I did. I think that's the same thing Def Coned for. Same thing, bro. They had to resuscitate him. Get his heart going again. That's passing the fuck out. So we have to look at what the NFL have done over the years. And most of us would say, kudos, that's cool. Thanks for doing your part. All right. But to put in place mandatory jabs where you don't even have control over what's being put in your body, that's a problem. That's a problem. Thank you, David McCarthy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what I've been saying in my mind every single time I watch the play. Thank you, Christopher Ingram. Really appreciate the donation. That's what I've been saying every time I watch the play. That was the lightest hit I've ever seen. Peace, Crystal. Dawn Woods. That's what I've been saying, David. That was a very light hit. I've seen some hits in my day. All right? And that's not even it didn't even look like a hit that would cause somebody to fall backwards and pass out. Thank you. So Kyrie Irving has a point. All right? And those that have stood with him and those like myself that have stood our ground, we have a point. Most of y'all have a lawsuit on your hand, but they said you couldn't sue them. You were taking this willingly. All right? Come on. So talk to me. I don't have articles to read. I don't have clips to show. I started to come on and just do this for about 15 minutes. And let y'all just kind of make the connection like, yeah, you know something? Them brothers was right. We should have stood our ground. Of course, Sydney. We already know that, man. Sydney_Sydney. Yes. So I guess when we come on Thursday, we are going to have a conversation that we can actually discuss without getting the channel shut down. Now, if the channel gets shut down, all right. Let me see if I can put up a flyer. How many of y'all have actually joined the study group? Hold on. On the screen, it says, please join our Serious Minds Mighty Network membership community. The Serious Minds EDU membership is at www.serious-minds-edu.mn.co. All right? Or just go to seriousmindsedu.com and join. All right? It's only $11.11 per month. All right? There's a whole host of things that we're doing during the course of the week. All right? If you have a phone, scan the screen. All right? It'll take you right to the link. All right? There is a possible chance they might shut the channel down because of the information that we're forced to give. All right? This is the first line of defense. Speaking to our people so our people can understand. And in a language that they understand. How can we do that when they're censoring everything we say? deluxe recording. We're not stupid. We're not coming on here having this conversation not knowing the facts. There's certain things that we can't say, bro, or broette. Might be a female. I don't know. The players have to. Deluxe recording. Just wanted to kind of put that out there. Mr. Recording, sir. This is a recording. Oh, my God. The level of ignorance, man. I mean, it just never, I can't. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said we won't be able to fathom the depths of some people's not only evil and wickedness, but the ignorance. All right, fam. I'm about to get off of here. Whoo! Let's send some positive energy out to the brother. All right. That he comes out of this critical condition that he's in. And begin to try to neutralize some of this madness that's going on in our bodies. All right. Y'all got to be well. Y'all got to stay safe, man. Put living foods in a living body, fam. It's Professor Griff, man. I love y'all to life. All right. Serious minds attract serious minds. Seriously, if you're in the Atlanta area and you are looking to take a firearms class, hit me up at 678-557-2919. Shout out to Smile Pharmacy. I will come back on Thursday with them. All right. We need to know what to take. All right. I'm going to have my package on deck to show you what I got from Smile Pharmacy on Thursday, and we'll be able to go through it and break it down. All right. All right, family. Love y'all to life. Peace. Peace, Tina Ray. All right. All right, Quan. Peace.
Check out Plant-Based BK on DoorDash. Create your own playlist from our winter soundtrack. Turn up the bass.
Greetings, peace and love, and welcome to Smile Pharmacy Apothecary. We've been here since 2019, and although times have changed and healthcare has evolved, our traditions of compassion and professionalism thrives on. You are always at the heart of what we do. Smile Pharmacy, we heal. Visit us today online or in store at smilepharmacy.com.
million. That's how many people in the U.S. suffer from chronic pain. Many turn to opioid painkillers for relief.
The evidence is not at all clear about the efficacy of these drugs long-term for chronic pain.
Mayo Clinic pain management specialist Dr. Mike Hooten says what is clear about these painkillers is the risk associated with taking them.
The problems of addiction, but also a related problem of accidental overdose deaths.
Keep your body in motion with Little Goddess's Pain Potion on littlegoddessapothecary.com.
You are the song that you sing. Who are the artists that have learned their ABCs and put them into song? This children's book is designed for parents, teachers, educators, and gentlers, and mentors to use as a tool to teach the alphabet and bridge the gap between the musical ages. It's on sale now. Call 678-557-2919 or go to www.professorgriff.me. Thank you.
Yippee!